What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and I'm here with another video. Now, breaking news. I don't know if you guys heard or seen, but Deandre Ayton has recently signed an offer sheet with the Indiana Pacers for what is being reported as the largest offer sheet in NBA history, which is 4 years, $133 million. Congratulations to the Pacers for, going after one of the biggest names that was available to this point. I didn't see that. I thought honestly, all right, let me reel it back, right? So, of course, with the KD news and him wanting to go to Phoenix, and you saw that, okay, with the writing on the wall from last year, Phoenix wasn't, I guess, they wasn't as adamant as you think about giving DeAndre Ayton a contract. They let him play out the year where they went to the finals without a deal. They let him play last year without a deal. And it just seemed like the two sides never was on the same page going into last season. And now we have the Pacers coming in, swooping in, and basically putting the Suns back to the wall. If the Suns do not match this offer for Ayton, that is going to leave a glaring hole in the middle of their defense. Chris Paul isn't as young as he once was. Mikal Bridges is a good defender, but Devin Booker isn't the best defender. That's going to leave a glaring hole within their defense. And regardless if anybody wants to say it or not, without DeAndre Ayton, the Suns will not go as far as people think. We can sit here and we can say, oh, but DeAndre Ayton isn't a force like Giannis, isn't as offensively sound as a Jokic, isn't as dominant in the paint as Joel Embiid. But guys, he's 7 foot. You can't teach height. You can't teach that. And in today's NBA, you need a paint presence, somewhat of a paint presence, to go further in these rounds if you're going to be a contender. And Phoenix, don't forget, Phoenix already lost JaVale McGee. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? Are the Phoenix Suns gonna re-sign or match the offer to Ayton, or are they just gonna let him walk? Because now, well, maybe wait now, maybe they could do a sign and trade where Miles Turner is sent to Phoenix and Ayton goes to Indiana. I can see a situation like that. Because Turner plays the power forward. No, he plays the center. Now you talk about defensively sound. Miles Turner has led the league in blocks, I believe, more than once. So if that's on the table, that can happen. That can swing things in the favor of the Suns. But I believe the Pacers are trying to build something. They have a few pieces. Halliburton. They still have Buddy Hield. Potentially DeAndre Ayton. We'll see how things pan out for them because, they're in the East. And we remember the days where they were battling with the Miami Heat, with the LeBrons, when they had Paul George and Roy Hibbert and David West, Lance. So maybe Indiana isn't as out of the race as people might think. I'm interested. I'm excited. I really want to see what the Pacers do going forward. This is surprising to me because I didn't actually see, the Pacers pulling a move like this. I honestly thought it was going to be DeAndre Ayton going to Brooklyn, but The crazy thing is Brooklyn wanted Devin Booker, so it was no way that was going to happen. Like I said, the ransom for Kevin still is too high for a lot of teams, I suggest, or I would give my opinion on. The other thing about it is how dominant, because 4 years, 133 million. How dominant do the Pacers see Ayton being? Like seriously, how dominant do they see him being? Because being in the East, that means he's going to have to go up against Giannis. That means he's going to have to go up against Embiid. That means he's going to have to go up against Bam. It's some forces. It's some forces as far as, big men / centers go in the East. And I would be interested to see how, his not only his body holds up, but also his skill set matches up, and in a plethora of other things. I mean, I know Pacers fans are excited about this. I wonder how Suns fans are feeling. It's interesting to see a player that your team you went to the finals with, with this player, and now, a few years later, it's, giving him the door. It's interesting. Sometimes you don't know what you got until it's gone, I guess. So we'll see how things pan out for the Phoenix Suns and also Deandre Ayton and the Indiana Pacers. Like I said, I'm excited, especially with the season not completely around the corner, but things are getting more attractive. The NBA offseason has definitely been a lot of surprises this year. So, like I said, we'll see how things pan out for all parties involved. Like I said, man, it's Astronaut H. Please continue, guys, to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Always comment down below. Let me know you guys' thoughts, opinions on the video, on this trade. On this signing. Excuse me. It could be a trade. Let's say Miles Turner do end up, signing trade with the Suns. I mean, that bolsters the Suns lineup a lot. So we'll see how things go going forward. Like I said, I'm interested. It's Astronaut H. I'll catch you guys on the next video.